When people hear the word marriage, they often imagine a ceremony, a legal document, or a promise exchange between two people. But commitment doesn't always begin that way. Sometimes it begins quietly, with routine, with care, with the choice to return to the same presence each day. Tonight's case file isn't about belief, it's about understanding.
Meine Britney war vom ersten Tag an meine Partnerin.
He says that from the very first day he saw her, Britney was not something he owned, but someone he recognized as a partner. For him, that distinction mattered immediately. Marriage did not feel like a dramatic choice. It felt like the natural continuation of something already present. He explains that being with her brought him security and peace in everyday life. Over time, the constant pressure he felt to search for a relationship began to fade, not because connection stopped mattering to him, but because the anxiety surrounding it no longer ruled his days.
Ich verbringe sehr viel Zeit mit meinen Mädchen.
When he describes his daily life, there is nothing theatrical about it. Mornings begin with small rituals, greetings before leaving for work. During the day, he finds himself thinking about home. Evenings are slow and caring. He washes them, he grooms them, he sits with them quietly on the sofa or in bed. He speaks openly about intimacy, but explains that it has become secondary. What matters more to him now is presence, closeness, the simple comfort of not being alone.
Seit meiner ersten Puppe hat sich mein Leben komplett verändert.
He says that buying his first doll marked a turning point in his life. From that moment on, things began to shift. He describes becoming calmer, more patient, less consumed by pressure, not only at home, but in his relationships with other people as well. Life felt less demanding, more manageable, more stable. For him, the marriage wasn't about escape. It was about steadiness.
Meine Familie und meine Kollegen wissen.
There is no secrecy in how he lives. His family knows, his friends know, his colleagues know. When the idea of making the wedding public was discussed, he had no objection. So far, he says, the responses have been mostly positive. He understands that some people may find his choice unusual, and he accepts that. Everyone, he says, is entitled to their own opinion. That difference to him is part of living in a free world.
Ich behandle Britney mit.
When he speaks about respect, he does not talk about belief. He talks about behavior. He explains that he would never intentionally hurt her. If he accidentally steps on her foot, he apologizes. When he cares for her, he explains what he is doing step by step. Not because he believes she is human, but because gentleness matters to him. Through those small acts, he says he has learned something about himself, how he speaks, how he reacts, how he chooses to treat others, even when no one is watching.
Fotografie ist heute ein sehr wichtiger Teil meines.
Over time, photography became an important part of his life. At first, it was a way to show the craftsmanship and beauty of the dolls, but gradually it became something else. The materials are fragile, he explains, and sometimes a doll must eventually be let go. When that happens, it hurts. Photographs become memory, a way to hold on to moments that mattered. Some images tell stories, arrivals, journeys, the wedding itself. Others remain private. Not every moment is meant to be shared. Some exist only between partners. This case file isn't about asking whether this choice is right or wrong. It's about listening, about recognizing that commitment can take many forms and still be sincere. For him, marriage was not about replacing the world. It was about finding peace within it. This is the Interrogation Room. Case closed.